Jake, a 25-year-old young man, was feeling lost and disheartened. His job, his relationships, everything seemed unsatisfactory. He couldn't understand why life felt so challenging. One day, he decided he needed a change. He sought out a Zen monk, hoping to find guidance and a positive mindset. Jake sat alone in his small apartment, staring out the window. The room felt cramped, mirroring his sense of confinement. His eyes were tired, his shoulders slumped. The city outside seemed distant and uninviting. Why does everything feel so hard? Jake muttered to himself. He sighed deeply, feeling overwhelmed by his current life circumstances. His heart felt heavy, weighed down by the burden of his thoughts. Determined to change, he resolved to seek out someone who could help him find peace. There has to be a way out of this darkness, he thought resolutely. Jake arrived at the edge of a quiet mountain village, feeling a mix of hope and uncertainty. The village was serene, a stark contrast to the city's chaos. He saw the lush green landscape and the traditional wooden houses in the distance. This place feels so different from the city, Jake thought, taking a deep breath of the fresh mountain air. As he walked through the village, he felt a sense of calm beginning to wash over him. The gentle rustle of leaves and distant bird songs soothed his frazzled nerves. He followed the path leading up the mountain, where he hoped to find the Zen monk. His steps were steady, guided by the promise of tranquility ahead. Jake began his ascent up the steep mountain slope, the path winding around rocky terrain. His legs ached, but he pressed on. His steps were steady, though the climb was challenging. What am I looking for? He pondered. Is it truly possible to change my mindset? He paused to catch his breath, taking in the expansive view of the valley below. The sight was breathtaking, offering a glimpse of hope. The quiet beauty of the mountain surroundings seemed to offer him a glimmer of hope. Maybe this journey will bring me the answers I need, he thought with renewed determination. Jake reached the temple, a serene structure surrounded by lush greenery. The air was still, filled with the scent of pine and earth. He saw a Zen monk standing calmly in front of the temple, radiating a peaceful aura. The monk's presence was soothing, like a beacon of calm. Nervously, Jake approached the monk. "Are you the one who can help me find a positive mindset?" he asked, his voice tinged with both hope and apprehension. The monk smiled gently, his eyes reflecting a deep wisdom. "Yes, I am. What is your name?" he asked in a warm, inviting tone. "I'm Jake," he replied, feeling a mixture of relief and nervousness. "I hope you can help me." The monk invited Jake inside the temple, a place of quiet and simplicity. The interior was serene, with soft light filtering through paper windows. Jake sat cross-legged on the floor, looking around at the peaceful surroundings. The stillness of the space began to ease his restless mind. The monk spoke softly. "Why do you feel so frustrated? Is it only external factors, or is there something within your mind?" His tone was gentle yet probing. Jake reflected deeply, his expression thoughtful. "I think it's my mind. I tend to focus on the negative aspects of everything," he confessed, his voice heavy with self-awareness. The monk nodded, encouraging him to explore this further. "Let's delve into it," he said reassuringly. The monk explained, "Your mind shapes your reality. If you focus only on the negative, you will never find peace." His voice was calm, filled with a wisdom that resonated deeply. He continued, "Every morning tell yourself, 'Today, I will see something good.' Find beauty in small things." His eyes sparkled with encouragement. Jake listened intently, absorbing the monk's wisdom. "This makes sense," he thought. "Maybe it's time to shift my perspective. What if it's hard to find something good?" Jake asked, his voice tinged with doubt. The monk replied, "Even in challenges, there is something to learn. Embrace it with a positive mindset." His words were firm yet gentle, guiding Jake towards a new way of thinking. The next day, Jake stood outside the temple, gazing at the breathtaking mountain view. The beauty of the landscape seemed to mirror the change within him. "This view is incredible," he thought. "I can see something good already." His heart felt lighter, his spirit lifted by the awe-inspiring scene. He began looking for positive aspects in his daily life, finding small joys and moments of beauty. "Maybe the world isn't so bleak after all," he mused with a smile. Each day, he shared his experiences with the monk, who encouraged him further. "You're making progress," the monk would say, his voice filled with pride. Jake's demeanor began to change. He was more relaxed and content. "I'm starting to see the good in everything," he realized with satisfaction. A few weeks later, Jake stood confidently outside the temple, feeling a profound sense of peace. The mountain air felt invigorating, and his heart was light. He looked at the monk and said, "I now understand how to maintain a positive mindset. It's been life-changing." His voice was filled with gratitude and newfound confidence. The monk smiled warmly. "You have taken control of your mind. This positive mindset will guide you through life's challenges." His approval was evident in his smile. Jake felt a deep sense of gratitude. "Thank you for helping me see the beauty in life." His words were heartfelt, reflecting his sincere appreciation. With newfound confidence and peace, Jake left the temple, ready to face the world with a positive outlook. "I'm ready for whatever comes next," he thought, feeling empowered. Jake's journey had transformed him. He now approached life with optimism and strength. "I've learned so much," he reflected, feeling a deep sense of accomplishment. He realized that the key to a fulfilling life lay in his own mindset. "My perspective truly shapes my reality," he understood. Every day, he practiced the lessons he had learned, finding joy and positivity even in difficult times. "I'm grateful for this new way of living," he thought with a smile. The Zen monk's teachings had given him the tools to navigate life with a renewed sense of purpose and tranquility. "I can handle anything with this mindset," he felt reassured. Jake's journey to a positive mindset was not just about finding peace, but also about embracing a new way of living. This is just the beginning, he realized, ready to embrace the future with hope,